Welcome back to the grind to the 1%. In this video, I'll go over how I increased my iRating by 639 points, meaning that I went from 2,405 iRating to 3,044. There's still quite a bit of work for me to do if I want to get there, and the 1% is at 6k iRating, not 5,000, so let me just do a quick change here. Alright, anyway, so this time around I started off by being well prepared for a specific race week in the Ferrari Challenge. The race would be held in Oulton Park. I knew the track's layout from when I raced with the MX-5 Cup, so I didn't have to learn the track, fortunately. However, the chicanes will be the death of me. Alright, fast forward to 2.5 weeks of practicing, and I had reached a very respectable lap time in my opinion. And then the races started. The first race went really well. Started P1 and finished P1. I was, however, really anxious in qualifying. I was so stressed with the idea that I could potentially get pole, and I even screwed up my first lap because of it. But it all turned out well, so no harm done. But after that race was over, one thing was really apparent. I needed to control my emotions. I started doing breathing exercises, and so far it has worked really well for me. Anyway, it seems like after my P1 finish, the 6K drivers smelled blood, and immediately in the next race, I got a very humbling P5. No crashes though, so that's good. So I'm gonna show you some highlights from the rest of the races before going over some other issues I noticed with my driving.
There's an incident ahead. Oh, it's like car on the right. Car stop on the right. Car stop on the right.
I am not consistent. Well, let me rephrase that. I am not consistently setting my fastest lap. That's a better way to say it. The now 8,000 iRating driver would always put a lap time of 131.9 and a 131.5 in qualifying. My lap record is 131.8, and theoretically I have a 131.3, so I can do it. I can reach this lap that he's doing. The problem is consistency. I'm almost always losing a tenth in each sector, and that all adds up. It's really obvious that these aliens don't have that issue, and throughout this experience I was just asking myself two main questions, like, is it due to the gear? Or is it just because they have put 10 times more hours than me? Most likely, I just need to practice more. It's annoying, but I will remain disciplined and reach a point where I will be able to do these fast laps with ease and consistency. Alright, well of course after recording the video I went back to the sim and tried to improve my consistency, and I did by a lot. So here's the results of that. So yes, it's about practicing, not so much gear. Alright, now on to the video. And also something worth saying is that I did reach 3K with a P1 finish though, and that was nice. So I want to say two more things now before ending the video. First one is that I joined an esports team, GT3 esports, and I did my first endurance race with which was 3 hours with the Mustang GT3 in Road America. And I hadn't properly settled in the car, so I was definitely lacking pace just because of that, but we still managed to pull off a P4 in our split, so that was pretty good. And the second thing I want to say is that one of you guys reached out and helped me out while I was struggling in this past week with my race results and consistency. One of you guys started coaching me a little bit by pointing out some mistakes I was doing, like using my front tires as usual. So what he suggested I do was to intentionally spin out by trail braking, and to be completely honest with you, that was something that I couldn't do. Like, I knew like the basic fundamentals of rotation, and I could definitely use some of it while trail braking, but I never really felt the maximum amount of rotation the car could give you, aka spinning out. But yeah, in the first few runs, I was always understeering. Forget about spinning the car, I couldn't even get the least amount of rotation. So yeah, that goes to show that even though I felt I was doing things right, I didn't really have a deep understanding yet of some techniques. But this coaching thing really got me thinking that maybe I should open up a Discord, and that's what I did. So I'm thinking of building a community where we can just share our thoughts, share our progress in racing. If you're interested in sharing your story and just chatting with me and other people that also might join, I'm going to leave a link in the description so you can do that. And with that, this is the end of the video. I'll keep on pushing and improving my consistency, my pace overall. But yeah, that's all for now. See you next time.